Have you ever looked up at the sky at night and wondered, is there life out there? Why are we so curious to know if life exists in outer space? Is it a feeling so embedded in our DNA that we feel drawn to the skies? In this documentary, we're going to explore these aspects. We're going to answer questions. We're going to explain to you the origins of Earth's creators. The secrets of our origins have been hidden from us for centuries. It's time to hear the truth. The clues have always been in plain sight. However, society has forgotten our past. Let's begin our journey in Egypt. Egyptologists believe that the Egyptian people helped construct the pyramids, believing that 20,000 Egyptians helped in the act of civil service. The Pyramid of Giza is estimated as being built 1,200 years before the rule of King Tut. The Pyramid of Giza was completed in 2560 BC and took around 20 years to build this particular one. This pyramid stands at 481 feet and believed they were built to live an eternal life. Today, scientists believe if you were to build one of these pyramids, it would involve using modern technology such as concrete instead of stone. On average, these blocks of stone would weigh up to 2.5 tons each, using modern equipment which simplify processes compared to ancient methods which would require thousands of workers and decades of labor. Scientists and archaeologists are still debating how the pyramids of Giza in Egypt were built. Egyptologists believe that more than 2,300,000 limestone and granite blocks were pushed and pulled and dragged to build the Great Pyramid alone. Using ramps greased by water or wet clay, using a system of sledges, ropes, rollers and levers. Scientists believe that the 31 pyramids that were built more than 4,000 years ago are likely to have been built along the long-lost ancient branch of the river Nile, which is now hidden under deserts and farmlands. Scientists believe that the pyramids could not have been constructed using primitive tools and without modern technology and machinery. Archaeologists believe that ancient Egyptians used advanced building techniques such as trusses to support the massive structures. This debate between scientists and archaeologists continue to this day. Now let's talk about the Egyptian language. It is said that the Egyptians developed their own hieroglyphic script around 3200 BCE. The Egyptians didn't just have one language, they had a rich linguistic heritage that spans thousands of years. The earliest known language is believed to be the Paleolithic or Old Stone Age language, which predates within history. This would involve grunts and gestures. However, the concept of a spoken language before written is believed that the ancient Egyptians used symbols or pictograms to represent sound and ideas. Around 1999 BC, the Egyptians began using a spoken language called Egyptian Demotic. Scientists and archaeologists agree that this was the first spoken language of all time. Studies suggest that spoken language would have occurred around 150,000 years ago. How do we know this? What has been the basis for these facts? Is there an older language? We will explore this in our next documentary. In part 2, we're going to be exploring Earth's creators, our direct ancestors, of which time has forgot. Coming to you soon on the origins of Earth's creators.